EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Madden NFL 2004.
We're here at historic Lambeau Field, and the fans are ready to go. Another week of football is in the books, so thanks for joining us this evening for what looks to be a great matchup between two solid teams as the Seahawks square off against the Packers. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere on the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we could see him put up big numbers in this one.
The Packers have some good receivers too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
Wow, those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
The teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Let's go to the field. Longwell will be kicking off. Nice distance. From the 8-yard line. The Seahawks will start this drive from the 24-yard line. They'll go from the I formation. Man in motion. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Just about 5 on that pass, John.
That was a pretty good play. The defense brought a few extra guys, but the line did a pretty good job of picking it up, giving them just enough time to find the open man.
5 yards to go. Dropping back, pressure coming with the throw. Incomplete pass. Hasselbeck somehow got that pass off.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
A much anticipated game as we have two of the best running backs in the game going at it.
What I like about both of these guys, they do a good job of playing mistake-free football. They follow their blockers, and most of all, they hold on to the ball. These guys are two of the best.
They give it to the halfback. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Melissa, is there an update?
I talked to Coach Sherman earlier today. He said that they need to stick to the fundamentals. They have to tackle well and hold on to the ball. Al, if they can do that here in the first half, they should be able to dictate the tempo of the game.
Thanks for that report, Melissa. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. Andy waves for the fair catch. They're ready to call their first play of the game. The backs are lined up in an I. Farr gets set. Going to the air on first down. Pressure, throws it right to him. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
They need 6. Ball on their own 34. Man in motion.
Get in there. Here come the heat.
Under pressure with the pass. Incomplete pass. That incomplete pass will bring up third down. Seattle comes out in their nickel package.
Lead to left. Hit the ball. Set.
Closing in, passing right, on the run.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Hit him low. Come on, partner. Get at him, Pete. Set. Hawk line right. Is that all you got? Mad dog over.
Green, Randall out, drags the ball carrier down behind the line. Green wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Hand it off, throwing, and he hits his target. Number 58 records the tackle at the 44-yard line. He saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
94. Set. You got it.
Pressure coming with the throw. It's his receiver in stride. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hit him low. Set.
The Packers using motion.
Get in there.
Hand it off. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. Pressure, steps up, gets rid of it, almost intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Third and 6. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Set.
Dropping back with the throw. This one falls incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up fourth down. Longwell will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's on its way. It's first and 10.
We'll see.
Alexander in the backfield. Drops back, under pressure, flings it to the outside. Right to him, and he's brought down in the backfield. About a 1-yard loss. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Hasselback sends a man in motion. Closing in, throwing. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
It's third down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 45. Pressure coming with the throw, and he makes the grab.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Receives the handoff. Kept it on the ground, picks up about 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
Bring the pain. Get up now. Here comes the heat. Set. Get him up.
Pressure, flings it to the outside. Good pass rush, forcing the incompletion.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
Alexander, the deep man. Stevens, the motion man. Down he goes at the 32-yard line. 1 yard gain by the running back. Brown comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The kick is up, and that kick is right on target. Here's the kickoff team.
Number 89.
And it's a short kickoff. From the 10. The Packers will start the drive from the 36. That will be the final play of the first quarter. And we have a close one so far with the Seahawks ahead of the Packers. 3-0. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
Get in there. Poke out right. You ain't got nothing. Set.
Far sets up.
Ain't got nothing.
To the air on first down. Under pressure. Throws it. And this pass is completed. Second and short upcoming after a good pickup through the air.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole playbook. You can go with the play fake and look for something deep, or you can just run the ball. Just about anything is an option.
Good pickup on the ground, able to convert for a first down.
They did a heck of a job selling that counter play. The defense was flowing in one direction while the play was going the other. 1 or 2 more blocks, and he might have broken free.
Come on, gee up. Bring the pain.
He'll get it again. He goes down at the 39-yard line. Running back picks up about 7 yards. Only one man back. Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. A lot of pressure on the quarterback, but he still got away a good pass.
Yeah, and here's one thing. He's one of the smartest guys in football at the quarterback position. He's always watching film and studying defenses, and you see all that hard work paying off on plays like that.
Receives the handoff. Good gain of about 7 on that play. They give it to the halfback, takes the handle. He hits his receiver. He's inside the 10. A powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
First down and goal to go.
Buster's great. Drop back.
Closing in. Throwing. Incomplete pass. That one hit him in the hands, but he just couldn't hang on.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
Again with the carry. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way, and he picks on the extra point. Big-time drive there with a touchdown to take the lead.
Now the defense is going to head onto the field. It's going to be up to them to protect this lead.
The kickoff team lines up. Should be a return here. From the 2-yard line. That last drive stalled, and they settled for a field goal. Now let's see what happens. Hasselback sets up. Man in motion. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play. Jones came out of his stance a little early on that play.
That guy went into his block a little early. Looks like the defense really has them on their heels today.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Green Bay comes out in their nickel package. Alexander into the open field. Can't bring him down.
If you can get into the flow of the game, and your yards per carry are this high, then you found a huge weakness in the defense.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
1 yard to go. Mealy, the motion man. On the call. Nice pickup on that play, resulting in a first down.
Yeah, the defense was looking around, and he was already by him before they knew what hit him.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Great move. Breaks free. Penalty marker down on the field.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
So it'll be 1st and long here after the penalty. The Packers come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Second and long. Ball on their own 20.
Give it all you got.
Drops back. Stepping up with the pass. Perfect pass. The 40. Great play there by Ingram.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Pass it back. Sets up. Hand it off. About a 4-yard gain there. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Drops back. Pressure with the pass. This one falls incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
That's the best way to do it. As a defense, you never want the quarterback to be able to settle in and feel comfortable in the pocket. Bringing guys in the blitz or playing bump and run on the outside can really disrupt the play's execution. The quarterback will be better off taking a sack here than throwing it away, because he doesn't want the clock to stop if they don't get the first. So if no one's there, he should just tuck the ball and slide when he has to.
The Seahawks using motion. Flings it to the outside. Great pass. Not much there. Time for a punt here as it's now 4th down. This punt will be his 2nd of the day. Punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. So he made the right decision there.
Far sets up. Give it to the halfback. The Packers call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left.
If this coach is anything like I think he is, he won't be satisfied with the lead, and he'll have his guy throwing to give him a chance at some more points before halftime.
Drops back with the throw. This pass is incomplete. 3rd down, upcoming after the incomplete pass.
Time for the defense to play up tight and bump those receivers. If they do that, they can disrupt any short patterns that the quarterback is planning on throwing to.
Under pressure, gets rid of it. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 39. Still not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back out onto the field.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 48. Passing on 1st down. Closing in. Throws it. And he's forced out of bounds at the 42. Hasselback could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that 1st down throw.
Now that's a quick release. The quarterback decided where he wanted to go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hands.
Pressure coming, looking deep to the right. The pass falls incomplete. Looking for something big on 1st down, but the pass off the mark.
There's only one way that they're going to be able to do something about this score. Keep throwing and getting out of bounds.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
You got him.
Green Bay comes out in their nickel package. With the throw, with the adjustment, he has it. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch. Now here's a chance for him to run the ball and see what kind of yardage it gets him. And based on what they get on that run, they can then decide to go for a touchdown or play for a field goal.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure, throws it, and it's complete. Dropping back, under pressure, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. So they're able to pick up another 1st down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage. Closing in, throws it, touchdown, Seahawks.
That touchdown catch deserves another look. I tell you, this guy just lays it out there as far as he can, and he makes a great catch for the score. Now that was a heck of a play.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up, and he kicks on the extra point. Brown is back and ready to put this one in the air. Short kickoff. From the 13-yard line. Stiff arm there. Running with purpose. No 1st downs on that last possession, John. Let's see what adjustments they've made here now to try to move the ball more effectively.
They'd need a big play here if they want to have any shot at scoring before the half.
Green. Pickup of about a yard in the run. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 29. We've reached the halfway point. Quite a contest to this point with the score. Seattle 10, Green Bay 7. Welcome back as we get the second half underway. The kickoff team lines up. Nice kick and returnable. From the 5-yard line.
The momentum has been going back and forth so far. This one looks like it's going to be a close game right till the end.
Far, get set. Hand it off to the back. Running back picks up about 4 yards. Let's go to Melissa.
Thanks, Al. The Seahawks coach was pleased with the play of his secondary in the first half, and he expects that they'll see a lot more action as this game progresses. Expect to see a few subtle changes, but for the most part, they're planning to stick with their defensive game plan. Al?
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the sideline. Hand it off. Green couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
The Packers line up in the shotgun.
Let's go. Ball. We'll see.
Gets the pass off, nearly intercepted. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. But when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
So they'll line up to punt after going for 3 and out. Here's the punt. From the 36-yard line. He had a good return.
Boy, the coverage team is going to need to do better because he could take the next one all the way.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Hasselback sets up. Throwing on 1st down. Pressure coming. Throws it. And it's intercepted. Loses the defender. Can't pull him down. The pass rush had a lot to do with that interception.
That's exactly what happened out there. He felt the rush coming, and he was coming so fast that he threw it up for grabs, and he paid for it. I'm sure that he wished he had that one back as soon as he let it go.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Only one man in the backfield. Running right. Here's an opening. Good job up front as the line springs the back for the 1st down.
The thing that happened there was the offensive line did a heck of a job of blocking that blitz. And that allowed the back to get through the line and into the secondary.
Davis in motion. It's the toss to the right. Loss of about 1. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Pressure, gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. The 10, 5, touchdown, Packers. Long touchdown pass.
Yeah, the quarterback delivered that ball out there where he had some room to work with. Once he got free, it was off to the races.
Longwell comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. And he picks on the extra point. Great drive that culminates in a trip to the end zone and gives them the lead.
That's a big drive that they really needed. The score really swings momentum over to their side, giving them confidence that they can move the ball against this defense. Now it's up to their defense to keep the pressure on.
The kickoff team lines up. And this one's a short kickoff. From the 9. Well, the last time they had the ball, they turned it over on an interception. Let's see what happens here. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 26. Going to the left. Just about a yard in the run. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Fire out! Give it all you got. Set. Back off, DB.
Throws it. He hits his receiver. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a 1st down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 41. Alexander, the deep man. Ingram moves in motion. Under pressure with the pass. Intercepted. The defender makes a leaping interception.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Green, the lone back, throwing on 1st down. Closing in, throwing. The 30, the 20. The defender brings him down at the 16-yard line. Amazing play by Ferguson.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
Only one man back. Far, gets set, hand it off. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. They line up in the I formation. Hand off to the tailback.
You love a back who can contribute consistent positive yardage like this.
Two yards to go. 9 yards out. They'll go with a run once again. Touchdown, Green Bay. Former 3rd rounder out of Nebraska runs it into the end zone for the 2nd time. The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up, and he picks on the extra point. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play calling.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
Longwell comes in to kick off. Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 11. An interception brought the last drive to an abrupt end. They'll do a better job, I think, of protecting the ball this time around. They'll go from the I formation. They'll pass on 1st down. Throws it into the open. Big time play by Robinson.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
It's 1st and 10. Alexander couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Come on, D up. Set.
Looking to run it here. Breaking free. Can't bring him down. With the hurt. At the 30. Quite a run here in the 2nd half.
That's great coaching there. They must have seen something in the defense in the 1st half, and they changed some blocking schemes at halftime, which allowed them to get that nice run.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 26-yard line. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Robinson did a nice job of getting to that pass.
Yeah, we saw him running those quick pass plays in practice.
Come on, D up. Bulldog under. Hit him low. Down. Ain't nothing.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Packers ahead of the Seahawks 21-10. And we'll start the fourth quarter.
Get the ball. We'll see. Get in.
Hasselback gets set.
Screen.
Toss play to the left. Good job getting past the sticks on that run. They're in field goal range. Hand it off again. Running back picks up about 4 yards. Only one man back.
Bring the pain. Bust his grill.
Hand it off. Nice play with the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. He couldn't bring that pass in.
He did a nice job of getting in position and giving the quarterback a good target. He just couldn't get it under control.
It's third down and 6 to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. Man in motion. Pressure. Great play in the backfield. Johnson got to him and brought him down for the sack with a great blend of size and speed.
You got to give a lot of credit to this defensive line. They got a good push in the middle, and he was right there to bring him down.
So this one will be from about 31 yards out. And it's on its way. That kick goes right through the uprights as he adds another 3 to the score. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Here's the kickoff team. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 11. Green Bay up by 8 sends their offensive unit back onto the field. Only one man back. Under pressure, throws it. The 50. He makes a terrific catch for the first down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
First and 10.
Bust his grill, D. They got nothing.
Green, the lone back, handed off to the back at the 30.
When you talk about taking your man out of the play, this is what you're talking about. You know, this is the kind of block that guys dream about. I mean, he just unloads on that guy.
They line up in the I formation.
Stay out. Here comes the heat. Come on, partner.
Far sends a man in motion. Green. He goes down at the 16. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there. A little over 4 to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. Far, get set.
Catch the ball, man.
The Packers using motion. Penalty marker down on the field. Looks like he was rocking on the line on that play.
That's one of the worst kinds.
Yard line. They give it to the halfback. Nice play. Tossing it over the middle. It's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Bring the pain. Set. Get out, Pete.
And there's a flag on the play. Early movement there.
The offense needs to do a better job focusing.
So after the penalty, it's now 1st and 15.
Come on, D-up. Come on, partner. Is that all you got? Or got back? Hut. Get in there.
It's the toss to the left. The halfback gets the toss, picks up about 2. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. 2nd and long coming up here. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Set.
Second and 15. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Bring that pain, baby. Fire out.
2 minutes left. Green in the backfield. Franks goes in motion. Going to the left. Now that's a stiff one. Seattle calls a timeout. They have 2 left.
Back off, DBs. Mad dog over. Set. Get up, line.
Another run. Seattle will call a timeout here. They have 1 left. So we'll see if the field goal unit can come through here. Longwell comes into the game to try the field goal. And it's up. And it's good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. And it's a short kickoff. From the 11. The offense ready to go again after their last possession resulted in a field goal. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Bring the pain. Here comes the heat. Lose it.
Closing in. Great play in the backfield by Navy. 2nd and 15. Ball on their own 18. Pressure coming. Throws it. Incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch. When you're down by this much, the offense doesn't want to be facing too many 3rd and 4th down, because that means they're taking too much time. They should be getting first every 1 or 2 downs if they want to have a chance at this thing.
Pressure, slings this one. He finds his man. Stevens is doing a good job finding the open area in the coverage, and that's his 3rd catch. The coach is having them hurry it up. Gets the pass off, picked off. Here's an open. He's at the 20. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Green Bay. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. Longwell comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. They'll return this one. From the 4. Their last drive ended with a pick, and the offense right now ready to call their first play on this drive. The defense is trying to force a turnover, which would put an end to this game right now. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 23. Throwing on 1st down. Under pressure with the throw. Intercepted. He just barely got it off.
Hey, the defense was sitting in the zone, watching the quarterback out. He saw where he was looking, and he didn't see them watching, and boom, he threw it right into that zone coverage.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Green. That's a great day for a running back, let alone a quarterback. Over 100 yards on the ground. The backs are lined up in an I.
Let's go, come on. Set. Hut. Tiger out. Hut. Take him out. Hut. Get in there. Hut.
And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Green Bay 31, Seattle 13. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.